Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now, this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So, just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, that's the best time for you to see it. Now, let us try to see what is the main energy at the start of the day. Okay, we have here the Knight of Pentacles. So, for some of you, you are beginning on a long-term project, something that will take quite some time before it will come into a reality or before you will achieve great success. Now, it is a promising one and it will require some patience, require some perseverance in order for it to be achieved. However, everything has already been prepared for this endeavor. The land has already been tilled. All you have to do right now is to plant the seed or to begin. The important thing here is to have that courage to really roll up your sleeves and start working. Just like the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is ready to start the work. But at the same time, he knows that it's going to take some time and it will require a lot of planning, maybe a lot of moments also to re-examine the situation. So you need to really prepare yourself for it, not only in the mental sense, but also in the long-term sense with your emotion and with your spirit. There's a need for you to really invest on this thing. But because everything has been planned not only by you but by the universe also, because the universe has already tilled the land for you, prepared the situation for you, you need not have to be afraid. It is something that you are inspired to do, but the inspiration comes not only from you but also from the spirit. So you will see it unfold. If it is something that is really being inspired on you, or you are being inspired by the spirit to accomplish it, then everything will be prepared for you. You will experience certain synchronicities, you will experience certain moments wherein you feel as if the universe is opening doors for you. You will feel that there will be some aspects, especially when you're going to make choices. You will see that there will be some doors that will be closed, but then there will be windows that will be open. All you have to do is to be receptive to the spirit, allowing the spirit to guide you, to sometimes have to let go of your logical thinking in order to listen to what is being said through your intuition. Sometimes when logically you should go to the right, but then there is an obstacle on the right, and then you feel you are drawn to the left side, then follow your intuition. Go to the left side. When you follow your intuition, when you allow the spirit to guide you, then the journey will be easier, the journey will be more exciting, more interesting, and at the same time, the universe will be surprising you with many things. Oftentimes, when we go against the flow of the spirit, that's when we encounter obstacle and we encounter difficulties. But when we are open to the movements of the spirit in our life, then things becomes easier, things becomes more exciting, and oftentimes the journey becomes shorter. And also, we receive more than we expected to receive. So this is what we have now. Let us try to see how this will further unfold. Okay, there will be a lot of decision making. So as you begin this new chapter wherein there's a long-term project or long-term inspiration that you will have to achieve, you will have to make some decisions. You will have to maybe let go of certain things and choose certain paths along the way in order for you to achieve the goal. So again, you see here, the person is blindfolded, which means that the person also not only relies on what they see or what they he uses also other senses. So in a certain sense also we use our intuition. When a person is blindfolded, somehow it also symbolizes a person that is using her or his intuition. So you see here, there is stillness also in the sea, which can somehow show us that in order for us to make the right decision, we should have stillness within us. And also, there is stillness, stability in the 3D realm. So you see here, there is a balance, there is peace not only in the exterior world, but also in the interior world. When there is peace within us, it is easier for us to attain or to make a better decision. The moon symbolizes mystery. So this chapter is just beginning, so there are still some aspects in this endeavor that is still a mystery. But if we listen to our intuition, we will be able to make the right decisions. Now, what is the advice of the universe for you? Well, we have here the Page of Wands. So from the Two of Swords, we have the Page of Wands. So you see, the Knight shows a long-term project. The Two of Swords shows that we need to make a decision at the beginning and maybe all throughout the process. And then finally, we have here the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is somebody who's not afraid of adventure. So somehow I feel that we are being invited to have the courage to face this new chapter, to have that sense of adventure, to be on fire, just like the wand that the page is holding on to, and at the same time to express your unique self. The reason why the universe is giving you this inspiration is because the universe believes in your capacity as a unique person. So you use your unique personality, your unique talents in order to achieve the dream. So somehow this card, the advice for us is not to be afraid to express our own unique self, not to be afraid to use our talents, and not be afraid to set on the adventure. To set on the adventure with courage and to be on fire. So this is what we have for our tarot reading. Let us now go to the second part, which is self-care tip. For our self-care tip, the message comes from Frances Hodgson Burnett. And the message is, my mother always says, people should be able to take care of themselves, even if they are rich and important. It's nice. This is nice. This is a challenge for us, or an inspiration for us to always do our part when there is a certain endeavor. When we look at the tarot reading earlier, we saw the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is ready for the job. He is already dressed for the job. He is a hands-on leader. He is the one who is in charge with the project of tilling the land and planting the crop. But when you see, he is there in the field. He's not just hidden in the office. He's somebody who goes to the field and also works, contributes his part, and somehow this is a good element for a leader. Somebody who also knows his craft. Somebody who doesn't just instruct people, but really works with them and really animates them through his or her example. So in a certain sense, no matter what position we are now, there is a need for us to constantly also take part, to lead by example, to also put our own effort, to always contribute our part, and to not feel entitled. Oftentimes when we go higher, sometimes we feel so entitled that we expect other people to take care of ourselves. It is something that is not quite positive in a certain sense, because we are all equal and all of us have something to share. If you expect other people to do things for you, then the world will be less richer, because you won't be able to contribute your part. You won't be able to sing your song, which is needed in the chorus of the universe. Sometimes life loses its color. Sometimes life loses its fire when we are no longer expressing our part, when we are no longer contributing our part to life. So we need to constantly, even if you are in a higher position, we need to constantly contribute our part to the whole, to everything around us. We need to be a cup that is overflowing. We need to constantly be creative. We need to inspire people by giving or contributing our part to the world. So somehow the phrases was given in jest, but there is a very deep meaning behind it. We should always consider ourselves equal to others and others equal to us, and so we need to constantly contribute our part, to constantly bring ourselves in equal footing, especially with those who are usually excluded by the society. We need to constantly be that creative, dynamic, empathic person that we are all called to be. So somehow this is what we have for our self-care tip. Remain humble, remain simple, remain dynamic and creative. So that's it for today. Thank you for the likes and comments that you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.